2, 1.
And welcome back to Nathan's Beer Time. It's the first review of 2023. We just came back from a Maryland Terrapins basketball game. It is January 25th, 2023. It's a random Wednesday night here in late January. But not so random for us. My friend Mark is coming back from California, Long Beach, California, for the first time in almost 4 years, a little less than 4 years. So it's been a great night. The Maryland game was great. They won 73-55. So they won handily. We got invited into our friend's box, Garrett and James's friend's box. So we had a great time. But because of this great night, we wanted to review a couple beers that you don't find as often here in Maryland. Milwaukee's Best. They also make Milwaukee's Best Regular, but Milwaukee's Best Light is pretty solid. And it's made in Milwaukee by Miller. Miller owns them. But, I'm not that impressed by a lot of Miller's beers. So this is a pretty strong beer to have for a company that
Absolutely
doesn't advertise it that much. And then this is a company that is advertised much more than Milwaukee's Best. Hamms, also brewed in Milwaukee, but also brewed in Minnesota as well. But it's considered a competitor to Milwaukee's Best, and a lot of people prefer Hamms.
They're going head-to-head tonight.
We'll see what's better.
What percent are these puppies?
Both are very affordable. But in the East Coast, not many people think to buy them. But they're underrated. They're both very underrated. And
What percent those puppers cost?
Hamms is 4.7% alcohol by volume.
Oh, shit.
And you will almost always find this for less than $10 a six-pack.
Oh, well,
I don't know.
Well under $10, absolutely.
I don't know exactly what
I
you
bought
got
that
for.
thing, guys and girls back home. These were both $4. Six packs.
Milwaukee's Best Light also, this one's 4.1%.
All right.
But if you get the regular, I think it's around 5. So
Yep.
this is a little bit lighter than the Hamms, but this is very underrated. So let's give it a try.
Let's go. Let's go. And here's the pour, folks. All right, Nate. How's it looking to you? Looking like a
Hamms is looking like a great lager.
great lager, little head.
That's a good color, a good head. I mean, very light on the head.
How about you pour the other one right now, too?
All right.
And guys, Nate will be chugging both these beers at the end of the video. Let's say a little bit more of a head on the Milwaukee's. Whoa, much more head. Whoa.
Yeah.
Was nice.
I think I tilted a little too strongly, but yeah, you could see even lighter color on the Milwaukee Light.
Even lighter.
Even more fizz, even more head. Just from my past experience, I like the Hamms because it's a very highly advertised beer, very popular. I like Milwaukee's Best. I don't even think I've tried the Milwaukee's Best Light, so I'm excited to try it. It's 4.7, 4.1.
Which one's going first?
I'll try the Hamms first.
All right, and here's the first sip. Everybody knows the rules. Does not look good from that face.
Well, from my face, because I've been drinking a lot of beer tonight, but you don't taste. The nice thing about Hamms is you don't taste a lot of preservatives.
Absolutely.
Even when I drink a Narragansett, which is one of my favorite cheap beers, you taste a lot more preservatives. This, you don't taste a lot of preservatives.
Does not look.
I think they've kept their ingredients pretty firm over the years forever.
Absolutely, because they're their own distributor. Hamms is what, distributed by its own parent company, or is that?
It just tastes very genuine. I wouldn't drink like 10 of these in one night because it's pretty strong. It's 4.7, and there's not a lot of preservatives or late ingredients.
I didn't know it was 4.7. That's actually kind of a shocker to me.
Some people might consider that light, but
I'd say it's light, but it's on the heavier side. I mean, Budweiser's 5%. I think Hamms is independently owned, is it?
You definitely get that lager feel to it, and there's nothing offensive about it. It goes down so great. I would love to have Hamms more in the future because for the price, it's just so much better than its competitors.
Now, you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to ask for a quick response off your head. 1 out of 10, what do you give it?
I give it like an 8.4. It's
8.4. Affordability. It's there. Now, you haven't had one of these in a long time, if ever. Is that correct?
I've had the Milwaukee's Best regular. I've never had the light. But I was also a huge fan of their beer as well. I just think that the Midwest beers are not...
You haven't had one of these since college.
No, not since my
All right, let's see if for one sip, everybody knows the rules.
Yeah, this is a little bit more watered down. This is a lot more watered down than what I just drank.
Color profile suggests so. Anything notable to mention about Milwaukee's Best Light?
It also comes at you as like a good, solid lager beer. It's just like
very agreeable.
Like if you're wanting to enjoy,
I think I'll drink one right now a little bit. Give me a little hand there. Back to the video.
If you want a beer for its beer taste, you're still getting great beer flavors. But it has that strong watered down taste afterwards that the Hamms does not have.
Ooh.
I think this is a strong downgrade from the Hamms. I think this is more like a 7.2. But I think you cannot ignore this beer if you're in the East Coast. And you're comparing, even Yingling, I don't know if Yingling compares this beer. Certain Yingling products. Some Yingling products are good, like the original Yingling.
Yeah,
right around here.
Original Yingling is always decent.
But
well, there we go, folks.
Comparing to a lot of East Coast products, like you got to consider both of these. Hamms is legendary.
Legendary.
If
absolutely.
you see Hamms at your local liquor store in the East Coast or Midwest or wherever you are, you have to consider
give it a try. And it's a bang for your dollar. Honestly, I mean, come on now. If you're balling on a budget and you want to just get
it's
drunk,
gonna be a little bit closer to like your normal Budweiser. It's gonna give you very strong flavors.
but it's a little bit more personality to it.
Yeah, it has character. Now Milwaukee's Best, some people might prefer the regular version, but it's pretty hearty. It's like even stronger than Hamms. I think it's closer to 5%.
Any closing statements about the Nationals?
I do not like the Washington Nationals. They're very unkind. They're not very nice ball club. And I think the future of baseball will see the Phillies, the Mets, the Braves, always ahead of them in the NL East. And the Orioles, the station that shares them, Masson, will always enjoy the Orioles more for the next 10 years. The Orioles are a considerably better baseball team.
Well, you heard it here first, guys. Thank you, Nate.
I hate the Nationals. I love the Orioles. Let's go Birds.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.